Hello again. I'm Nova, your science detective with just enough caffeine to be radioactive. Today, I'll tell you the story of a woman who truly shone with science. No, not my older sister. Marie Curie. First woman to win a Nobel Prize. First person to win two Nobel Prizes in different sciences. And possibly the only person whose notebooks are still too radioactive to touch. Impressive, right? Marie was born in Warsaw in 1867, back when Poland was under Russian rule. She loved learning from an early age, which was tricky since women weren't allowed into universities. Her solution? Secret underground classes called the Flying University. Honestly, it sounds like Hogwarts, but with more chemistry and fewer owls. She moved to Paris, studied at the Sorbonne, and basically outsmarted all her professors. And this is where she met Pierre Curie, a fellow scientist. They bonded over crystals and lab experiments. Very romantic. Forget candlelight dinners. They had candlelight radiation. In 1898, the Curies discovered two new elements: polonium, named after Marie's beloved Poland, and radium, which literally glowed in the dark. Radium was beautiful, dangerous, and they had no idea how harmful it really was, which explains why they used to keep glowing samples on their desks like science nightlights. In 1903, Marie and Pierre shared the Nobel Prize in Physics with Henri Becquerel. Marie became the first woman ever to win one. Then, in 1911, she won the Nobel Prize in Chemistry, all by herself. First person in history to win two Nobel Prizes in different sciences. Basically, she speedran scientific immortality. Life wasn't all glowing triumphs. In 1906, Pierre died suddenly in an accident. Heartbroken, Marie carried on their research alone. She faced prejudice for being a woman, for being Polish, and even for her personal life, but she fought back the only way she knew, with more science. Very British of her, really. During World War I, Marie put her science to work by creating mobile X ray units. She personally trained doctors and drove the machines to the front lines. Imagine a Nobel winning scientist driving around a war zone in an X ray van. If superheroes were real, they'd look like that. Here's the tragic twist: all that time with radioactive materials took a toll. Safety equipment? Non existent. Marie handled glowing radium with her bare hands. Her notebooks from the 1890s are still radioactive today, locked in lead boxes. Talk about leaving a dangerous diary. Marie Curie died in 1934 from illness linked to radiation exposure, but her legacy shines on. New medical treatments, women in science, and the idea that curiosity can change the world. She wasn't just a scientist, she was a pioneer, a fighter, and a glowing symbol of discovery. And that's Marie Curie, the woman who lit up science, broke barriers, and won two Nobels just to prove a point. Next week, Avicenna, the medieval genius who wrote the Book of Medicine centuries before modern hospitals even existed. So hit subscribe, because here on Sage and Nova, every invention has a story, and every story sparks a new idea.